This video describes how to look up Morningstar trust names using Edgar and the Morningstar database. So in this project, I have some incorrect Morningstar trust names, also called registration company names, in column A, and in column B, I have the names that I'm looking up manually and correcting, and in column C, we have something known as the CIK number, which is a unique identifier for the trust. This file is the non-matched file, and you will see here in the bottom there's tabs where it has my name, and then Nima, Pratima, Jason, and then for Nima and Pratima. So I've divided them up about 25 each, and I want to show you how to look these up. So I have a couple of that I've already looked up, and I'm going to use those as examples of how to look them up. So for the Alliance Bernstein Growth and Income Fund, that was the name of the trust. Now that's also the name of a fund, so don't get confused on that. They can be one and the same. Right? I know this is incorrect because it's in the incorrect column. I need to match that up with what is currently correct in my version of the Morningstar data. My version of the Morningstar data is captured in this file called Morningstar Lookup. And in this file I have the Morningstar registrant name. This is also the trust name, so registrant name, trust name. I have the ticker as it is in the Morningstar database, and then the individual fund names as they are in the database, and as well as the firm name. The third Excel spreadsheet is a direct pull from the Securities Exchange Commission's Edgar website of all the CIKs and the trust numbers associated with them. And this can be helpful for us to make sure that we're assigning the correct trust name over here in the non-matched spreadsheet. So let's go ahead and start with the Alliance Bernstein Growth and Income Fund. So to start with this, we'll first go to the CIK. I'm going to copy that 29292. And I'm going to look over here. I'm just going to do really quickly putting this in the CIK info and seeing what I come up with. So there's a fund, Alliance Bernstein Growth and Income Fund. You can see where Alliance Bernstein is now AB right here. So this is the AB Growth and Income Fund. And I'm going to go ahead, whoops, let me hit undo there. It's also known as the Alliance Growth and Income Fund. I'm going to hit next here. Alliance Bernstein Growth and Income Fund. And here we go with the AB Growth and Income Fund. So we need to find what it is, how it is named in the Morningstar database. So one thing we could do is I can just say, okay, let's go and see if I see AB Growth. AB Growth. I see the AB Growth Fund. Remember that was Growth and Income Fund. That's under AB Portfolios. So that's not going to help us out any. Let's see, we'll try that again. Search. Now that's just tying up something called AB Portfolios for an AB Growth Fund. So I'm not convinced that that's exactly the same thing. So now that that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and look up this CIK, and I'm going to go to Edgar. So the Securities Exchange Commission, the Edgar website, so if you just Google SEC Edgar, I click on the mutual fund tabs here, and I'm going to put in this fast search box right here. I will paste, I'll do a search, and this is the Lord Abbett Municipal Income Fund. If I click over here where it says on the CIK, I can see here this is all of the, well, make sure I got the right one, 29292. Okay, sorry about that. My mistake. I must have put the wrong number in. 29292. That's the AB Relative Value Fund. Let me just click over here, see if that's Alliance Bernstein Growth and Income Fund. Right, so that's where this has come from. So I need to know what's the name of it currently. Now, current name in the SEC's website is AB Relative Value Fund. That does not mean, however, that that is what Morningstar calls it. 90% of the time, Morningstar and the SEC current names are the same, but not always. So what I can do is I can click here on this bottom line. It says list of all funds and classes contracts. I'll click on that, and that gives me the current name of the trust, the fund that's in that trust. Now this particular trust only has one fund, and then you can see here I've got these ticker symbols. And not all ticker symbols will be in Morningstar, but I'm just going to copy that first one. I'm going to go back to the Morningstar data that I already have in this spreadsheet, do a search, and there it is, that ticker CABDX. That is the Alliance Bernstein Trust. So that is the trust name in the version of Morningstar that I have. So I'm going to copy that, and then we'll paste this in here. Okay. Now, I went through the same thing for these next two trusts, the Hurdle Callahan and the LMP Arizona, and I couldn't find them. So I'm going to have to do some more digging for those. But for right now, because I couldn't find them using this filtering mechanism, I'm just going to highlight these in yellow so that I know that I've looked at them. Now this next one, the Lord Abbett family of funds, let's do that one real quick. So copy the CIK. I'm going to go over to the file called CIK info. And the reason I do this is just to kind of get a feel for what's going on before I start looking around a whole lot. So this is Lord Abbett Municipal Income Fund and Lord Abbett Tax-Free Income Fund. I keep hitting enter there, and it keeps going back to each one. So it's going to be a Lord Abbett Municipal or Lord Abbett Tax-Free. And then I can come over here to the Morningstar lookup, and I could just put Lord Abbett Municipal. Maybe that's good enough. And just see if I can't find that. And right there I find, you see here, the Lord Abbett Municipal Income Fund. So that is how that is listed. And for right now, I'm just going to copy and paste that right over here. So this one was a really easy one. But I still want to verify that against Edgar. So I'm going to take this CIK again. I'm going to go to Edgar. I don't know why it is, but sometimes here you have to take the last digit off, hit it, enter it back in, and then hit enter to do the search. So here's the Lord Abbett Municipal Income Fund, and I can just do a copy, that one right there. Let's see if I can't find that in my Morningstar data, the file that's called Morningstar Lookup. And wherever you copy and paste, for some reason it scoots it over there a little bit, so you want to back it all the way over. And there it is. So we verified it with the SEC Edgar website. We've located it with the CIK info, so I'm pretty sure that this one is correct. So again, there's three files. The non-matched file, this is where we want to fill in the correct values here under this column MS Regis Rename. We know that column A, these are the incorrect values, and we have the CIK. So this is what we're going to fill in. The two supplemental spreadsheets that I'm going to send your way are the Morningstar Lookup. This is the registrant name and the same as the trust name, and the ticker and the fund names for the Morningstar data that I already have. And then we have the CIK info, which can kind of be helpful as well sometimes. Alright, so when you come to one that you cannot find using those tools, just highlight it in yellow and then move on to the next. Thank you.